Let's graph a piecewise defined function. This will be problem type 1 in ALEKS. You may have more pieces, but I picked the one that had 4 pieces, and it's going to look like a step. It's a step function. All right, so what is this? The first piece says y is equal to -3. The function value is going to be at -3 for x is in between -4 and -2. So what's happening here? You don't have to have XY table for this, but just to organize this before we plot them, all the y's are going to be -3 no matter what, right? That's what they are saying, okay? This -3 part. But x's are going to range from -4 to -2. I'll do -4, which will have an open circle. Why? Because, well, if you're just focusing on this part right here, it says -4 is less than x, which means x is greater than -4. Well, the important thing is it doesn't have a bar underneath. That's why we're going to have an open circle at x of -4, okay? All right. What are some numbers that are in between -4 and -2? Just pick number. If I were to just pick one number that's in between -4 and -2. -3. There wasn't too many options available. But at -2 though, what kind of circle do I need? Because it says x is less than or equal to -2. I will need a closed circle. This one will be a closed circle. Why? Because of this less than or equal to symbol. Whenever you have this bar underneath, it's going to be a closed circle. So let's draw this. Draw an open circle at -4, -3. Draw a closed circle at -2, -3. And connect them. Here is the first piece. All right, let's go on and do the next one. Let me go ahead and highlight this. So the function value this time will be at -1 for these x values. So if I try to do my xy table again, all the function values are going to be -1, but I'm going to plot -2 with an open circle. Why? Because I don't have a bar underneath this inequality that connects -2 with x, right? So I need to have an open circle. But at 0, I'm going to need to have a closed circle. Agree? Closed circle. Why? Because it says x can be less than or equal to 0. So that's why we need a closed circle. What is one number that is in between -2 and 0? Let me see. In between -2 and 0, oh, there is -1. So another value that I can plot is -1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and graph these, okay? So put an open circle at 2 to the left, down 1. 2 to the left, down 1. Open circle. And I can just plot a point here for the -1, -1, but I need a closed circle at 0, -1. And I will connect them because everything in between will have that y value of -1. So I'm done with the second piece. Keep on going. Let's go ahead and, Apple Pencil is slow. Let's see if I can finish this before my pencil dies. I'm going to go ahead and do the third piece, which says y's are going to be 1. Okay, just saying y's are going to be 1, 1, 1, 1. For x values that are in between 0 and 3. So this one's interesting. I'm going to do a 0 and 3 here, but both are going to be open. Okay, why are these going to be open? Take a look. It doesn't have a bar underneath on both of these inequalities. So they are both going to be open. So what is a number in between 0 and 3 that I can use in the middle? There is 1, there is 2. I'll just go with 2. All right, so let's plot these. Do 0, 1 with an open circle. I can do a 2, 1. I can also do 1, 1. But last one, 3, 1 will also be an open circle, and I need to just connect those two. Everything in between also works. All right, I think we're looking at the very last piece then. The fourth step is going to be the y value of just 3. The function values are just going to be 3. So I'll make my xy table. 3, 3, 3. But they did say start from 3 and go up to 5 and everything in between. So I'll do 3, 4, and 5. But let's talk about the circle type though. Because we have a bar underneath this inequality, I will need to have a closed circle at 3, 3. But I don't have a bar underneath this inequality. Oh, my pencil died. Give me 1 second. I'll be back after charging it. Okay, I think it's charged enough. All right, closed circle at 3, 3. But this one right here, hold on. This part right there, you see its x is less than 5, right? So we're going to have to do an open circle at 5. So this will be an open circle. So let's graph this blue piece then. Closed circle at 3, 3. 3, 3. Open circle at 5, 3. And just everything in between. And that is how you can graph piecewise function in this format, okay? It's just a constant functions, 4 pieces of constant function. And can you see why they sometimes call this a step function? Phew, looks like we're going up the steps. So try these problems. I think this should be the first one that you have to do in order to unlock problem type number 2 in ALEKS. So that's it for this video.